Mandy Candy in the house. Let's go. How are you, Mandy? There's Mom in the house. Just gonna try this video thing again with my phone. Try it and see if I can get a better picture and okay sound. We'll walk down the short trail here by the creek. Let me know how it sounds and how it looks. Hope it's better than last time. Mandy says, hello, Joyce. Appreciate you coming by. Taking a walk with me today. Yep. Hopefully this does better than the other one did. Leaves are starting to bloom out on the trees. It's pretty cool. Okay, I don't know if that was, looks like a beaver chewed that down. That's interesting. Unless it just broke off. I mean, it could have. Very interesting. Yeah, sounds good, looks good. Okay, thank you, Mandy. I had to change the setting on it. Last time it was very pixelated when I went camping the other day. I'm just trying to make it look a little bit better this time, hopefully. Cherokee girl in the house, let's go. How are you, Cherokee? Hope you're having a great day. Hope everybody's having a great day. So we're going to go out here on the trail. This is a park close by. Got a cool little creek running beside of it. It's just a short trail. It's probably not even a quarter mile, maybe like an eighth of a mile walk to the end and back. Well, to the end, eighth of a mile back. I always see deer out here in the evening time. It's pretty cool. Mom says, hello, Cherokee. Cherokee says, hello, Joyce. A little bit warm today, not too bad. It's about, I don't know, 74-ish, I guess, something like that. Those, get a little more cool weather coming up next week. Figure to get out and about one more time before it gets too cold. But we do have the leaves coming out on the trees, so that's pretty cool. Lucas, how are you, Lucas? Hope you're having a good day, Lucas. Just taking a short little hike down the trail here. That big old yellow pine, I was told that's what this was. Got several of those around here. Got several kinds of pine trees. Wow, 2,200 subs now. Awesome, Cherokee. Cool. I took a pretty good break away from YouTube. Not been on there, so springtime's here. I'll get out and make some camping videos. Went camping the other day, did a live. It was pretty cool. And quality wasn't real good, so I'm trying it again today, see if I can get the quality a little bit better. Yeah, it's a park close to where I roam around, and it's just a real short walking trail. It's flat, pretty easy. Got a cool little creek everywhere you go around here where I'm at. There's a creek, river, pond, or lake up on the mountain. That's where I went camping the other day. This past Monday, went camping up on a mountain lake. A little bit coolish. Woke up to about 53-degree weather. Not too bad. It was manageable. Yeah, baby. Awesome. Good grief. There's all kinds of possums around here. Possums, groundhogs, squirrels, bobcats, bears, panther every once in a while. Probably a mountain lion or two if you go riding the right part of the hills around here. And yeah. Yeah, there's plenty of those around here, Cherokee, no doubt. I'll have to catch you one and send you one, huh? Okay. I don't know. What the laws are on that. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, okay, there's a tennis ball in the creek. There's a tennis court just back up the front of the trail, so I would say that's where it come from. That being said, the water chestnuts are about that big. It's pretty cool and almost the same color as a tennis ball. Empty pan in the house. Let's go, brother. All right, appreciate the like. Awesome. Awesome's easier to take care of than me. That's awesome. Cherokee has hello funny. That's funny. How you doing, empty pan? Man, he said, oh no. Hope you're having a great day, brother. Hold on, man. Maybe one day coming up, try to get together, do something. With some creek water and some dirt, something. I seen it there months ago, if that's the one you're talking about, Cherokee. Little hedgehog. Empty pan says, Cherokee, Mindy. I'm from Ohio. I don't know if I would survive bears and stuff, Mindy said. Yeah. And of course deer everywhere. Foxes, minks. We got pretty much any wildlife you can think of. It's relative to the U.S. is around here where I hang out. So yeah. Good old creek sound, nothing like it. Hope the video quality's doing good for you. I'm walking through some trees. Sort of had an issue with that there Monday when I was doing the live. I hope it's better. Yeah, this is awesome. There's all kinds of places like this around here, just everywhere. East and 2nd Street. Cherokee used to live in Ohio. And we got us a bench. That's good. Just for a little break. Sit here by the creek. You can see it behind me. Yeah. There we go. See, Mom ran a home. Oh, okay. Wow. Same one. Okay, same hedgehog. Awesome. Yeah, it was cute. But yeah, I don't know if it's a real good perspective. You can see the hills behind me. I'm just holding the camera level and you sort of have to tilt up where I'm at, these hills are very, very steep. It's about impossible to walk on straight across. Up and down sort of sketchy at that. But yeah, cool places, a lot of cool places around here. Lived 2 blocks away from Lake Erie before it died. Oh, okay. Oh, that's cool, Cherokee girl. Not far from me, about 30 minutes. Wow, small world. That's pretty cool. They brought it back now. Cherokee says, "Oh, cool, awesome." There's a light breeze now. It's only probably about 72 degrees. Perfect light breeze. Sun's out. Spring's right around the corner. And of course, got to have an airplane flying over every once in a while. That's always interesting. See if we get down here to the places where, if you be a prospector, you'd probably be like, "Oh, that looks like a cool place," or "I think it would be." I'm still haven't got out and did any actual prospecting, but have used a cleanup buddy and found some gold. People sent me some dirt from Georgia and Ohio. I might probably snare up a few bags from some people and like to do an outdoor live, or even next time I go camping, maybe do some cleanup buddy action. That'd be cool, I think. Went through the Cleveland racetrack. Whoa, okay. I was already thinking it looks like a good spot to dig for gold, man, he says. I mean, yeah, there's several places, and I can't go down this little hill here, but let me zoom in and you'll see what I'm talking about. A lot of these creeks are down to the bedrock, just saying. And if they're not, they're real close and got a lot of crevices. Just saying. A lot of crevices around these little creeks. So I hear you. Mandy, like I said, I've watched a lot of videos that still don't teach you anything until you get out and do it. And that's what I want to try to do this summer. Try to maybe do some collabs with some people and meet up with some people. And Mom's like, "Don't fall." Okay. Have you seen any Wendigos? What is a Wendigo? I have to ask. I have no idea what that is. No clue. There's a rock cliff on the other side of the trail. I am in the Appalachian Mountains, so it's some of the oldest hills in the world. So some of these rocks are millions, hundreds of millions of years old. I think it's pretty cool. It blows my mind every time I think about that. That's true, the community company, yeah, and get to meet up with some, have a good time. Yeah, that's absolutely, and made this decision last year to try to do that this year. And I hope it really works out. I'm really going to plan on doing that. Awesome people, very awesome community. Yeah, it's just a slow walk by the creek, sort of just. And when I come down through here, this is what I do. Just because I have a camera in my hand, I'll just stop and take it all in and appreciate it for what it is. And, you know, I've had people tell me, well, yeah, a native spirit that lives in the woods and eats people. Oh, okay. No, I'm still here and doing a live, so no, I have not seen any Wendigos. That's a new one on me, Cherokee girl. Okay. Now I'm going to start looking around for them, I guess. That's awesome. A people eater. Oh God. Mandy says, gotcha. Okay. You know what? Be honest with you, I don't want any part of that. But oh yeah. Mom says, oh my, Joyce. Yeah. But they're not purple. Okay. Huh. Interesting. So that's just in the name. That's pretty cool. Let's see if we can get a shot up the creek. That's a pretty cool shot. Just Google it. It's very interesting, man. You say it's cool. Deer woman. I know about deer woman, Cherokee. Yeah, I know that. The vague, just the general idea of deer woman. There's some people have found some Cherokee and other tribal artifacts around some of these creeks and rivers. Just saying, where I'm at. So it's pretty cool. Arrowheads everywhere. Just not far from here, about 20-minute drive. And the farmers plow their fields up. It's just possible to go out there and get probably a quarter of a grocery bag full of arrowheads certain places around here. And some of my cousins have even found Civil War toys that kids have had. Pistol, I think. One of my cousins have found. They found the metal shot that they used. Find out them all the time. It would be very interesting to do some metal detecting around those places, I think. I don't know of anybody that does that around there. But the stuff they find is just plowed up in the dirt. Pretty cool. Catch back up on the chat here. You've had have a chance with deer woman? If you're asking me, no. No. There's a cool little place. A little bit of swag back around that tree. We got some crevices there just below the tree, so just saying. Just what I've watched and tried to learn about prospecting and tried to make mental notes. When I was a kid, spent many days in the woods. Yep, I did that. Found so many artifacts and bottles. The kid never knew they were flexible. Yeah, so be looking for them. Yeah, no doubt. That was interesting to me. Native Civil War stuff, awesome. Cherokee, yeah. There's they have a Civil War reenactment just about an hour from here, where I'm at right now, every year. And I think they do smaller versions throughout the year as well. And and I'm telling you, these people, they go all out. It's like they make it authentic as they can. And I've seen some of the pictures from it, and it's I mean, if you're into history and that kind of history, it's some interesting stuff. I've been to a real powwow, actually, out in Oklahoma I was going to school out there, and it was next to Tulsa, and that was awesome. That was so cool. That was something I'll definitely remember the rest of my life. To see the just the outfit. I don't know what they call them exactly. I should know this, but I don't. But the headdresses and all that stuff and the dances they were doing, just amazing, just awesome. It put chills down your spine. It did me anyway. It was just super cool. And that's something I definitely remember. And that was pretty cool. Learn something new every day. I love it. There you go, Mandy. I do too. The day you stop learning is the day you die. Yeah, that's the truth. That's the truth. See if I can zoom into the creek a little bit more in this. I'm still trying to get the hang of the phone and live and trying to get everything going on. Whoa, that's awesome, Cherokee. Wow. Started the Veterans Medal of Valor Powwow in Vegas 2000. Cool. Regalia. Wow, awesome. Love the mossy rocks. It's always cool. Coming by the creeks. I guess we're a little bit higher up in elevation. It stays and got the ferns. There's some flowers blooming out. Coming up on, it's somewhat of a medium-sized falls, I guess, for a creek. It's a little bit loud, so I guess you can still be able to hear me here in a minute. I don't know. That's awesome, Cherokee. It's pretty cool. You have a selfie stick. Yeah, that's what I'm using, but I'm not using one I usually do. And it's a little bit awkward for me right now. The other one I use is real light, and I can extend it out real far. This is not the biggest. There's bigger falls up the creek, and I'm gonna probably do a stream out there maybe next warmer day like it is today. This is a pretty cool little step down here, and let me go back here where the prospector's in the house, and you can see if you can, Andy knows, the crevices. They're just everywhere, and they're mostly lateral with the creek. And apparently that's some good hunting if you know how to dig and scour around for it. You can see how these step downs, they're just parallel with the creek. So apparently that's pretty good. Places to look. There's the first part of the step down. Thank you, Cherokee. Here's the bigger part. A little bit loud. We'll zoom out just a little bit. Pretty awesome sound. See the bedrock just goes straight across the creek. Most of the rivers are like this as well around here too. what's amazing, apparently, for what people look for when they're prospecting. There's the end of the step downs right here. Been around these creeks and rivers around here, especially when I was younger, fishing, wade fishing. Prospecting never was a thing that I knew of then, but rockhounding's come about for me. I love rockhounding just anywhere I go. No matter where I go. Go to a parking lot or something somewhere. If I've got rocks in the parking lot, I'm looking down at them. I don't know. This would probably be a cool little place. Got a little runoff. You can see where when the water's up, it'll come right off through there. Settle right here, right below, big old dead tree. And it goes back into the creek. Pretty cool. But we're almost to the end of this little trail. There's another trail back up the creek where the bigger falls are. That might be my next venture. I just figured I'd come out here again and see if I can get the quality of the video a little bit better. Hopefully it's working out better. Peace. Rock on. Just a stroll through the woods. Well, sort of the woods. Still through the woods. It's just on the trail. Here's some wash up. We had a bunch of rain like everybody else did last year. And just a big pile of wood. A big old piece of a tree that's probably an oak tree. Got all kinds of trees around here. Birches, pines, oaks, chestnuts, spruce. Got a little bit of everything around here, really. Just a lot of nature. A lot of nature. And it's all accessible for the most part. So you get on the rivers and some of these creeks, they're posted. Some of them get a little finicky about, being on their property, which it is private property some places. There's a cool little place. I think Mandy, Empty Pan, you appreciate this little, figure out how to make it bigger without it jumping around like a wild rabbit. It's just a little runoff area from the main part of the creek. Little side channel. Comes down. Got the crevices there. Still going straight across. There's the end, and I'm assuming this was probably some farmland back there or something. They put a gate over it. There's a tree that come up with all the wind we had. And another one up there on the hill. These trees are a lot bigger than what they look like on the stream. That tree up there on the hill, that's probably 80-foot tree when it was standing. A lot of these trees are about 100 feet tall. I mean, I don't know if it looks like it on here, but they are pretty tall trees. They're not that big around. The oak trees are not a whole lot of them in this area, but just down the road there's a lot more of those. Walnuts. And looks like we got a bird's nest here. I don't know if that would be like a hawk. Even an eagle. You see eagles around here every once in a while. There's mostly up on the mountain lakes that I go to. Appreciate everybody coming by and hanging out. I know it's a lot of people at work. Was out and about, thought I'd try it. Just share it with everybody. It's not on here for the views, not on here for the subs or nothing like that. Want it to be monetized or nothing, just on here to share it with people. I get a lot of comments if sometimes on the streams they're like, well, I don't even like going outside, but I like watching your videos. So, you know, that makes my day. That's awesome. That's why I do it. And I understand that, you know, if people don't even like to go outside, but they love watching videos. It's like, you know, dog and cat videos. You might not even have a dog or a cat, but you like watching videos. Same thing to me. That's the way I take that. Now we got the sun in the face. Yeah, I was camping the other day. It's, somebody come on there and was like, oh look, Santa went camping. Yeah, that's pretty much it, I guess. It's sort of the look. It's not something I planned or try to do. It just happens. Summertime's coming. Yep, it's gonna have to. Some of it's gonna have to go away. Too hot in the summer. I understand why the guys will wear it during the winter, though. It does keep you warm, believe it or not. And of course, only the men would know that, but it's sort of like anybody else wearing a scarf. It's the same thing. I'll walk back up through here. I'll walk a little bit past where I parked, where I started from. We'll check it out. I'll pick up the pace a little bit, but there again, just strolling, just taking my time, just enjoying it. It's nothing to see the fox out during the day. I mean, yeah, they come out at night. They look for their food, but around here you can see them during the daytime. Oh, I just seen Mom's comment there. Another side of great grandmother too. Yep. Yep. This is not a national park or anything. This is just a regular park that I'm around often. And there's several around here. The other one that I really enjoy, zero phone signal. So that's not going to happen on live. I've made a video there on this channel. You always go there and check it out. I did a little fishing on that creek. It's a little bit bigger, not a whole lot. Appreciate the likes, everybody. It's pretty cool. Look at some of these millions of years old rocks over here. Got a little wasp. Mud daubers. That's not the technical name, but that's what I've heard them called, and that's what we're going to keep calling them. Somebody's knocked the bigger part of the nest down up there. Some of this is shell. Got a lot of limestone around. Really close to coal mines on the East Coast. I'm in Virginia. It's really close to the West Virginia line and not far from Kentucky, actually. So, like, really close to those states, and Tennessee's not far off. Pretty close to a lot of states and go to an hour's trip either direction, really. I carved their initials in this tree. Santa knows. I've also got a chest holder that holds the camera, holds the phone. Thought that'd be good if I get back in the kayak sometime. That'd be interesting. Be easier to film that way, just record whatever. There are places on the river and some of these creeks around here, I've just set the camera up and let it record just for the ambient sounds. I've got several of those on this channel as well. It's just, I think I got them mostly listed as relaxing sounds or something like that. It's usually about an hour, half hour, hour's worth. Hear the insects, the birds, the creek. That tree didn't know which way to grow. That's pretty cool. Must be having an offset century. Yeah. I don't schedule any of these lives. I just go out and about and turn it on and start going. Camping videos, I might try to schedule a few of those. People have a better idea, maybe. The deer in the evening, they like to be on the other side of the creek where it's flat. They walk up through there because they know people's over here on the trail. They're not really too skittish of people, really. Oh, there's a little marked deer almost went off the broken trail or got spooked. I haven't seen any newer comments. I don't know if chat's really working with me today or not. It's all right. Sometimes it does that. If you've been typing, I've not seen any new ones pop up, so it's all good. Figure it out. I'll figure it out. It's okay. All right. Yeah. Yeah, this is the time of the day. Most people at work are busy, taking care of the family. They're on the road, whatnot. I just wanted to come out here and check and see how it looks. I'm gonna walk a little past where I started. Grass is very green right now. One thing about it, no bugs, no snakes this time of year, so that's one good thing. Seen a few turtles sitting out here watching the creek a little bit. Turtle every once in a while. This is one of the biggest trees in the park right here coming up. It's huge. It's probably, I don't know, probably at least 4 foot round, at least, probably maybe 5. It's huge at the bottom, ridiculously huge. Water's pretty clear now where it's not rained in several days. Jenna, I don't know how to say that name. I just have to call you Jay. JJ. There's some crawdad holes. During the summer, those could be snake holes, but right now they're definitely crawdad holes. They're more prominent on this part of the creek. They're not that big, about the size of a quarter. Some of them about 50-cent piece. Thinking this might be another yellow pine hanging over the creek. It's pretty cool. Getting toward the playground area, so I'm gonna turn around. Go back. A little bit of screaming and kids just having fun. We'll let them be. It's cool to see kids out and about. Oh, there's another tennis ball. You know, we're right here at the tennis court, so that being said, oh, there's 2 of them in the water. Relaxing walk beside the creek. This is kids not in school yet. And they could be on spring break, yeah, possible. I guess, I don't know when that starts. I hadn't thought about that. Oh, it's been all week. Okay. I had no clue. So maybe that's why there's not a lot of people in the area. Then it's gone away from here to other places for a quick vacation, probably. All right, I think I'm going to end it right here. And appreciate everybody coming by. Hope everybody has a great rest of their day. And until next time, we'll see you.